LadyChann. Fight.
Yo, how you going? This LadyChann rep nonetheless, and welcome with who? Come watch with Chann, the weekly wrap-up show. What up, though? Ding, 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 ding. Sorry, I'm all out of sorts. All out of sorts, I am. But yeah, just making sure I'll make sure everything remains raw. So yeah, okie dokes. We are in the building. Oh, sorry for, I guess you're bored of it, like, forget the apologies, girl. Tardy behaviour. But I'm always going to be, I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. Yeah, so I'm always here. I'm always in the building. We're going to talk about, so let's talk about what we're going to, let me put on the banner. She is I and I am her. So I know everyone jumps on these on Sundays because a lot of people do Sunday shows. I don't, unless I'm sometimes interviewing, unless it's got to be really some hot shit. Or a vibe, if it's that type of Busta Rhymes iconic shit, then maybe I will jump on a Sunday. But to remind people where we at the weekly wrap up. Shiggity what? That's right.
Joyce, which probably was Joe Joyce's best performance last year. So,
yeah.
I think boxing fans would be very interested in those sort of fights because they're no mugs. I think, we have to have some sort of fights before because, I think it was unrealistic to pencil in Tyson Fury and Usyk for simple reasons that, Tyson Fury had a fight with Ngannou.
Right.
As unrealistic as his offer for Anthony Joshua last year, his offer to fight Usyk was very unrealistic. So,
right.
Boxing fans need to use their common sense. It's too dangerous for fighters to fight, after just under 3 months. It's not realistic. So this is a lot better because
say it. Why Frank going around? Me and Tyson, we're ready for the 23rd. Me and Tyson. And you're not ready.
The thing about it is that sometimes I think we're probably clutching at straws because, let's face it, Sky have been a major letdown for boxing. They've been terrible. I take back everything I said about design because without design, there would have been no entertainment for British boxing fans, no shows at all. And that's in fact, and that's not. I'm not blaming Frank for this. Because I don't blame Frank for putting all his eggs in the Tyson Fury basket and the heavyweight basket before not to. But I'm not happy with Boxer. I mean, what's happening then? You know what I mean? What's going on? When was the last time? Can you tell me the last time?
New. I mean, we're going to have problems. I'm not giving them a way out, but like at least if they. We're expected to have teething problems with Boxer. We ain't expected to have this with Sky putting, and pulling, not doing really well. It's been a bit dire. It's been a bit dire.
I think there's extenuating circumstances with Sky because we just found out what a lot of people were saying to me behind the scenes that Adam Smith's leaving Sky because he's completed his cancer treatment. So
that's what they said. It's unbelievable. So why haven't they tell us that from day one? Huh?
Yeah, but thing with Sky though, if you take Ed Robinson away from Sky and Adam Smith away from Sky, they're two brilliant matchmakers. It's dead. Ed Robinson.
I hope he comes to
what's
the zone.
He doing behind the scenes?
So if he's finished his cancer treatment and all is well, which I seen, thank God, if that is the truth, why is he not staying at Sky? Because he probably thinks it's gone pony, maybe.
Him taking all that pressure on when he's just completed cancer treatment, where he's trying to find dates, deal with people. you know. And you know, let's not forget, he's done his time. He's given us about 25 years of great service.
But listen, how he pulled out, it wasn't even something. Nah, I'm not going along with that narrative, because if you know you're having cancer treatment, well, I guess kind of how Simon Jordan, he had cancer treatment, and it wasn't it told to us? It's just the way Adam, is it Adam Smith? His name is?
We don't know where the cancer is, though, with Adam.
Adam Smith. Adam Wood. Adam Smith Wood. What's his name?
Adam Smith. Like, Simon had a procedure for prostate cancer, which is found early. We don't know what sort of cancer that Adam Smith
but
has.
I mean, Adam Smith was on the telly like calling a fight 1 week before, and then the next week it was just gone. There wasn't anything like, you know, he just had to have a bit of sick leave and like that. It was also mysterious, and at the same time there was some pretty dire rumours milling around him. Not that I'm saying that they were true, obviously, I don't know, but I'm just saying it looked a bit all Twilight Zone-ish, mate.
Yeah, well, I can't think of another event. Oh, we got one in December 10th with Chris Billum-Smith, where he's defending his title, where he's fighting on a Sunday.
Barrel of love, that is. So I can't wait. I can't wait. If I'm outdoors, I'm definitely running home for that one.
Yeah, but saying that, Zona helped us out, and then obviously we know, in about in a week and a half time, we're going to get the rematch of Kater Taylor and Chantal Cameron. I mean,
shouts out to DAZN having amazing. DAZN have great cards. They've had great cards, and people that's left had suffered the consequences, as a Chris Billum-Smith, as a Lawrence Okoli, as a Josh Buatsi. They've suffered really bad consequences of it. So I don't know. I mean, the Chris Billum-Smith, I'm not even saying that, whatever. Yeah, shouts out to the Bournemouth.
I remember Barney Francis, you know, he was the head of Sky Sports.
Where's he gone?
Well, I think he's, you know, they put him on some sort of like, he's doing an ambassador, some role with Sky all over the world. I don't know whether it's a promotion or demotion. You know, you never know, but it's a job title that I've never heard of. But all intents and purposes, okay. And obviously people think. So getting back to what I'm saying about the Joshua Wilder fight, I personally think it's too early for that to fight. They're definitely going to fight in 2024, but I think Wilder definitely would want a warm-up fight before he fights Joshua, and Joshua will fight Wilder tomorrow, but he's not going to say no to fighting Wallin, is he? He's not going to say no to that.
So, Wilder Parker. Oh God, I don't understand why Daniel Dubois is in the mix, honestly.
Well, God. if you know why he's in the mix. Simple reasons that
Frank.
Where Frank Warren goes, he takes Daniel with him. I
know, like his little lapdog puppy. God damn! Like, let's drop Daniel out. Okay, hang on, we've got a call. 1 second. Let me just put you up on the roadcaster. Oh my God, my phone scared me. That fucking scared me. It made me jump because I wasn't expecting. Okie dokes. We've got this Queen and my sister Bells in the building. Hey sis.
Hey.
Let's see if we can.
Hey.
Hey, what's happening? Thanks for calling in, sis. What's happening?
Nothing. Oh yeah. How you doing, Kenny? Everybody.
Hey, doing, Lisa?
Hey, telling Wizard Sleeve I saw on Twitter today that Eddie and Joshua met with the Sheik.
Okay.
So it does seem like it's they're saying it's in December, right?
Yeah, December 23rd.
Yeah, that's not a lot of time, but
I know.
But the card looks like it's pretty decent. Like they got it's a stacked undercard too.
Yeah. I think doesn't this reminiscent of Don King card, sis?
Yeah.
Super stacked card. So obviously Joshua would be the main, and then I think Wilder would be the co-main. But do you think there would be, because you know Wilder can get a bit funny and be like, nah, he may want to fight for main, you know, you might want to fight.
Get the fuck out of here, man. It's my night.
And then you've got Bivol. I think they'll start from the smaller weights. And I'm excited. I think this Wilder fighting anybody with a pulse at this point in the water is around the applause. And him fighting someone that Joshua fought, that was a boring ass fight because that was a points decision fight at that time. But you know, he was an undefeated champion. It was undefeated, and yeah, that was one of. You'll have a Fury opponent in common with Vailene. You know, the premise of if Anthony Joshua desecrates Otto Vailene, it almost makes it look like, well, Fury, this is what I did, but better than you. So then, you know, you're putting the nail more in the coffin. I try not to be a part of that team and that type of mantra, because it's like there's always going to be a fighter that probably beats another fighter better than the other fighter, but it doesn't mean that other fighter beats the other fighter better. You know what I mean? That looking a bit impressive, but I mean, I've never been a Vailene fan, but I appreciate that he's a really good boxer, and I think it's a good fight. It's someone that Joshua hasn't fought, and he's in the top 10, and I know he's definitely in the top 15, but I think he's in the top 10. Otto Vailene, top 10. So I mean, you can't, you know, whether you believe in rankings or not, he's in them. You know what I mean? And
right.
And then we've got. Wilder and Parker. Let's say use lots of opinion on that one.
That's a pretty interesting.
I like it.
Style matchup.
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
me too.
Someone that Wilder hasn't fought, which is most of the, you know, the top 500. Let's have that right. So. You got to know, Kenny, anytime we talk about
Still
Wilder.
fighting to this day. To this day. To this day. You just sit here, you don't know what I'm...
Yeah, he's frozen on us. This always happens.
Hate it.
I'm back. Sorry. That's my point. Yeah. No matter what you say about Wilder, he did defend his title for a while, regardless of who it was. That, you know, if a promoter can bypass, you know, whether like Parker being a boring fighter, and they could bypass Wilder's and previous opponents to say, look, 2 ex-world champions in a fight
can be sold well. 2 ex-champions, and that's a fact.
Yeah, the one ex-champion. Lost his title to Tyson Fury, who's held the belts for the 3 years, and the other one was in a unification fight with you know, Anthony Joshua, lost his titles, was against world title contender lost in the 10th round. So all intents and purposes,
that was a good fight.
He was a close fight. He got dropped, got knocked out. So that's a good selling point. I think anyone who loves boxing will think, well, you know what? That's not a bad card.
I'm down with the card. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure Sis has said she's down with the card. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have a problem with it. I'll have a problem with it if then we don't get the Wilder. Let me put this. If Wilder loses to Joseph Parker, what's the percentage on that happen? How realistic or probable is that shall happen? Because we've got to think about, yet again, Wilder's not blessed with the boxing fundamentals here, has he? So, I mean, if my thing is with Wilder, anyone can beat Wilder if they stay away from the right.
I think any anti-Joshua fans who are fearing the anti-Joshua's big night against Wilder, I would say that it will be close. It will be close. And what will happen is that Wilder does have the punch power to stop Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker will frustrate him. Will sit on top of him. He'll probably put in another couple of a star and a half to see if he can Wilder. If you don't get Wilder out of there, then you're in danger when you tire, because when you put on all that weight, which you're not used to, you will tire And then if you tie against Wilder, I'm sorry, he's gonna knock you out. The fact he's in there, he's still dangerous.
Yeah, the fact that Wilder's in there, it's always going to be dangerous. I just don't know what because as far as I've seen, it looks like between the two of them, they've taken out a big chunk out of each other, Wilder and Fury. It's clear to see, because that's why we haven't seen Wilder do much other than 90 seconds with his current sparring partner. So everybody's had chunks taken out of, because they've been horrifically stopped. Those lads. Wilder's been horrifically stopped. Tyson Fury ain't been horrifically stopped. Like, I just think that the wars had a lot on him. Yeah, and he come out and said that you know he had elbow shints and splints or these things, extra bone growing out, and he had to have operations and that. I think he's had a bit of a rough time, old Fury. I would say a bit of a. They faced some adversity, and that's why it's not so funny now to laugh at AJ like when they all was. Do you remember? Each and every one of them laughed at him.
Yeah,
Tyson,
it's jealousy, though.
Joseph Parker had a bit of a chuckle, and then so did Joyce. And look what happened to all four of them. All of their asses and their souls left the building.
Yeah, but I think what it is, being healthy at the same time.
Exemplified it, though. All of them had a rough ride.
So all these fighters, will get theirs. But the thing with boxing,
it's funny to see it happen in one foul swoop, one by one. Started with Ruiz as well. When he laughed when he beat Joshua and said, "Oh, Joshua's a robot," comes in, gets washed. Wilder runs off laughing, gets washed twice. They've all been washed.
Yeah, but you think it's going to happen in the division of the heavyweight division, because they're all big guys. And in terms of like resumes, obviously there's probably light years between resumes. But in terms of like a lot of these fighters who fight at that level, who've been dropped, as you say, washed, they've been in 50-50 fights. Joshua's been in 50-50 fights. Wilder's been in 50-50 fights. So when they do get washed, it's not really a shock, because they're not losing shit fights.
Wilder ain't really been in 50-50 fights. Wilder's been in 90-10 fights where we're
talking about the fight with Fury.
Bin Man is 10%. Let's have that right.
Yeah.
Wilder's been in 1% fights.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the fight he lost too.
Yeah, don't worry, Ken. We leave him to it.
As the song says, let the children play. Let the children play.
Let the children play, exactly. Let them run along and play. Yeah. We do what the grown-ups do and act accordingly sometimes. Anyway, for me.
I've got to go. I'll see you soon. See everyone.
Love you.
Bye.
See you next love. See you later, Kenny Ken.
Yeah, bye.
Kenny Ken is lifted when you guys come over and hang with little old me. We do have a guest on Wednesday though, so let me do the members only roll call. That was bad, wasn't it? Is that better? Okay. You want to hit a 5,000 wow in the next couple of months. Come on, we're nearly there. Come on. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that poxy YouTube terminology. I hate actually saying, but, let's do it. Bitch always will be that bitch. I filled out the application. Did I do it by pen? Because I don't know I only use a pen like once a week, and if you see my handwriting, it is total trash, because we spend most of our times typing on these little gadgets, don't we? But I am that bitch, always be that bitch, so acceptance is key, darling. I am the female Spingali.
It's hate, you suck at life, you don't want a round three. Worship the queen and your mic to pass. Keep it real, these chicks couldn't wipe my anyway, now let's go get Bulgari. I am the ultimate Bengali. These chicks can't even spell that. You hoes fucking repel that.
Recuerda, mi gente del mundo, mi gente de boxeo, recuerda, Estoy lista para ti, para todos, para mi gente del mundo. Siempre. Okay. Okay. That's what we do. Listos
pe los chingazos. Listos pe los chingazos.
Shouts out. Estoy lista siempre para ti, see? Okey-dokes. So, guys, it's been amazing. I do have to let you have a little reminder. This is the weekly wrap-up shiggity shiggity word. Anyway, guys, you've been amazing. I shall see you on Wednesday. Anyway, I'm gone. How you going? It's LadyChann rep nonetheless. Come box with Chann. Gone. Oh my God, it was a good one today, wasn't it? Shout out to Kenny Ken. Shout out to Lisa Bales, who really, she never really does ever fail in the booties. Gone. Bye bye. LadyChann.
Fight.